I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind?
Imagine being part of the biggest boy band in the world, BTS, living under the spotlight at all times. Every move, every word, even every breath you take is a topic of conversation. However, there are times when the entertainment world tests you in unexpected ways, like what happened to Jungkook, a BTS member known for his incredible charisma. You might think this is just a rumor, but it turns out that a major scandal has just rocked America, and Taehyung, who has always seemed calm, is now shocked by what just happened. What did Jungkook do in America that caused such a stir in the entertainment world? Follow this story because it's something that will definitely blow your mind. Jungkook, with all his popularity, has always lived under great pressure as a member of BTS. Not only because of his extraordinary talent, but also because he is a figure who is highly scrutinized by the media, fans, and the public all over the world. However, even though he always appears professional and enthusiastic, it turns out that something big happened while he was in America. The incident not only shocked his fans, but also shocked his friends, including Taehyung. What did Jungkook do there that made him the center of attention? This incident immediately stole the public spotlight, and what was revealed next left many people stunned. The scandal that occurred began with an unexpected incident during Jungkook's trip to America. As part of BTS, who continues to travel the world, they certainly have a busy schedule and often travel. However, what happened this time was very different. While Jungkook was in America for a special event, a major incident occurred that immediately caught the attention of many people. Jungkook's actions, although seemingly trivial, caused a major controversy that shocked everyone, including Taehyung, who was so close to him. When the incident first appeared on social media, many people were confused and in disbelief. What really happened? Many people asked. The media quickly spread the news, and in a short time, Jungkook became the main spotlight on various platforms. Fans who were initially very proud of Jungkook's achievements were now divided, and questions began to arise. Was this an inappropriate action for an idol of BTS's stature? Did Jungkook make a big mistake that could damage the group's image? Taehyung, who was usually very calm and not easily shocked, was now feeling anxious. He saw the public's reaction to what happened with Jungkook so different, and even though they had faced many controversies before, this time it felt different. As a close friend, Taehyung felt the need to talk to Jungkook and find out what really happened. However, when he contacted Jungkook, it turned out that the young man was also in a difficult situation. Taehyung felt great worry inside, not just for Jungkook, but also for BTS as a group. The scandal made many people wonder how such an incident could happen in the middle of their journey as a big group. Although BTS has always been known for their professional image and being very protective of their personal lives, it turns out that there are times when even the best members can get caught up in unexpected situations. Jungkook, who has always been a perfect example in everything, now has to deal with the aftermath of an incident that has really shocked many people. Fans, who have always been very supportive of him, are starting to have doubts. This incident shows that even though they are global idols, they are also human and can make mistakes. Meanwhile, the fans who were initially shocked have started to show their support for Jungkook. Most armies understand that the incident may have just been a mistake that happened at a very bad time. But for others, it's a reminder that even the biggest stars can fall into unexpected traps. And what's even more shocking is that what's happening in America isn't just Jungkook's personal problem, it involves BTS as a group, and any action taken by one of its members has the potential to affect the group's image as a whole. Taehyung, who had always been a calm and patient person, began to feel a great burden in his heart. He knew very well that the group had gone through many trials, but this time it felt different. Taehyung tried to calm Jungkook down and give him moral support, even though he knew in his heart that this was a big test for BTS. "We have to get through this together," Taehyung said in their conversation. He wanted Jungkook to know that no matter what, they would still support each other. However, even though Taehyung always tried to stay calm, he also couldn't hide his worries about how this would affect their journey going forward. After the incident, BTS's management immediately stepped in to handle the problem. They held an emergency meeting to determine the next steps. Hybe, who had always been very protective of BTS's image, did not want this problem to drag on and damage their good relationship with fans. Although many argued that it was just a small mistake, the management still felt that they had to act quickly and carefully so that this would not get bigger. Jungkook, who felt very burdened, decided to speak directly to the public and ARMY to apologize. He knew that this was an important step to maintain a good relationship with his fans and make sure they knew that he was taking responsibility for what happened. In his public statement, Jungkook expressed his deep regret. He realized that his actions had caused tension, not only among fans but also within the group itself. "I apologize if my actions have disappointed you," Jungkook said, sincerely. "I will learn from this mistake and try to be better." His actions showed that even though he was a big idol, he was still able to be open and take responsibility for what had happened. Fans who were initially skeptical began to show their support again, realizing that every human being, even an idol, can make mistakes. While this incident was a huge scandal that will never be forgotten by ARMY and the entertainment world, it also reminded us that behind every big star, there is a very fragile human being. Jungkook and BTS, for all their accomplishments, still strive to maintain a good relationship with their fans, even though they have to deal with unexpected challenges and controversies. In an entertainment world that is so focused on image, this incident shows that even though they are global idols, they are still human beings with feelings and flaws. This tension reminds us that BTS is not just a group known for their music and accomplishments, but also for how they handle obstacles together. As always, they face every test with togetherness and high spirits. Taehyung and the rest of BTS know that even though the road ahead will be full of challenges, they will always be together to face them. And for fans, this incident only further shows how much they appreciate BTS not only for their success, but also for the values of friendship and solidarity they display. With all that has happened, BTS will continue to move forward, stronger and wiser than ever. This incident may be just one of many challenging moments in their journey, but it also shows that even though things have not always been smooth, they can still rise above it and maintain a genuine connection with their fans. Taehyung, Jungkook, and the rest of BTS will continue to strive to give their best to ARMY and to maintain the friendship and spirit that has made them such an amazing group. This incident, while a huge challenge for BTS, also brought them closer together. Each member began to be more open with their feelings and learned more about how to maintain a balance between their personal and professional lives. For Jungkook, this was a moment of deep reflection. Although he is known as the most passionate and cheerful member, this time he had to face the reality that every action he takes can have a big impact on the entire group. However, with the support of Taehyung and the rest of BTS, he knew that he was not alone in facing this problem. Taehyung, who has always been a figure who always keeps his cool, also began to be more open about his feelings in dealing with this tension. He knows all too well how the immense pressures of the entertainment world can affect someone, even an idol like Jungkook. However, Taehyung believes that with patience, communication, and togetherness, they can get through this difficult time. He reminded Jungkook, and even himself, that mistakes are part of the journey that they must face, and what matters most is how they get up and learn from the experience.
I wanna be the greatest. Everybody on the fake shit. I look around and feel like everybody is the fakest. I make this every day and I'm impatient, hoping one day I blow up from the basement. Statement, the top is so vacant. I don't hear shit that I think is amazing. Waiting for my day when I'm playing sold out shows for 1,000 faces. Hey, give me that crown, get in my way and to be put down. It ain't your place, no, this my town. If I want that shit, then I'll get it right now. I'm losing it, the noose it fits, some losing shit, a stupid myth. You choose to live or choose to dip, you choose to fight or lose your grip and lose a gift.
I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign.